Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Nilsson, and I'm trying. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Robert Nilsson's Trying, episode 4, but I label it episode 3 because I'm stupid, because the first episode was episode 0. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for hanging out still. What has been going on, man? I had a wild night last night. Not wild, but it was fun. There's something to talk about. I've been writing stuff down to talk to you guys about. But of course, as I sit down, I forget about everything. That's how it goes, I guess. I just want to be able to sit down and just start rolling with the punches. Oh my gosh, I dropped my phone. Look at this. This show's a disaster. Anyways, no, I remember what I want to say. Stepping it up here at the studio. Robert Nilsson's Trying Productions. We got a ring light. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I should be like a professional YouTuber now. Because we're just looking good, looking fresh. No, it's pretty cool though. It's got a little controller and I can control the lights and dimness and stuff for it, so that's pretty cool. No, but so I'm hanging out today. My lady's actually taking a bath as I record this right now, so I got so much time by myself to do this. But it's good for her because she needs to pamper herself after the night she had last night. Last night we were hanging out, going to celebrate our friend's birthday. Our friend Cello, it was her birthday party, so we went out and we bought her some booze and we got some alcohol for ourselves too. And I had a few at the party, but I didn't drink that much because I was driving home. But my girlfriend, she was slamming some White Claws down, and she was having a good time, enjoying herself, having the time of her life at the party. And oh man, I guess I gotta tell the whole story. Last night was a fiasco after we left the party. The party was good. Cello, happy birthday. I hope if you listen to this, if not, whatever. We had a good time. It was a lot of fun. But when we left, it kind of sucked. She was drunk. She was eating pizza. That was good pizza we had. And as I pull out, there's a car behind me. And I was like, I'm not going to go this way. But we're in Michigan. And I decided to take a left and just go through the side yard, which is covered in snow. Probably not the best idea because, let's face it, I'm a Florida guy. I'm the Florida man. And I just saw snow and I was like, I could probably, I'm 100 feet from the road. I can make this. Yeah, this is famous last words. Because I got up, I got around and I got pretty far, pretty close to the road. And then I got stuck. But I have 4-wheel drive, so I figured I can make it. I couldn't make it. So then these two kiddos, they come, to our rescue, and they're trying to push the car, and he's like, all right, back it up. Everybody knows a little bit more than me about driving in snow because, let's face it, like I said, I'm from Florida. I don't know anything about driving in snow. I'm trying to figure it out. I've only been up here 2 years. I've had 2 winters now. That's it. I'm trying to defend myself. But the car was stuck. And we were stuck. And we were making progress, but slowly. Inch by inch, foot by foot. I am so burpy right now. My dinner's just coming up. Nothing like tasting hamburger helper twice. No, but inch by inch, foot by foot, I'm making it. Girlfriend's drunk in the passenger seat. She's actually fucking TikToking it. I just cursed. I shouldn't have cursed yet. But she's TikToking it. And, we're kind of almost giving up. We're like, let's go get the whole party to push this car. But eventually, this dude's just driving down the road, and he stops, and he's like, hey, do you need me to pull you out? I have a chain. We hook you up to the back of the truck real quick, and I'll just get you right out of there. And at first we were like hesitant, and he was like, it'll take just a second. And we said, okay, yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. So he ended up hooking it up to the truck. I was helping him out, but I really didn't know what I was doing, dude. I I was a deer in headlights last night. I was just so thankful this Good Samaritan came and strolled by and helped out. Because then, like I said, I didn't want to get everybody to start pushing this GMC Envoy around in the side yard in the snow. Happy birthday! Could you help push my car? So thankfully that guy came up and he had the chain, and I didn't know how to hook it up, and I didn't know what was on my car. So this poor guy, he's in the snow. Whoever you are, man, if this ever gets to you, thank you so much. But I also had my brain goes to the worst place all the time with this. Was just Good Samaritans helping out. I guess you can blame that on me watching horror movies all the time, because like as we're chaining up the car to his truck and I'm helping him out, and I'm like, thanks man, this is great. All I can think about too, like when I get back in the car, is what if he just doesn't stop driving and then I'm in my car? I mean, there's many ways I could stop this. I could just put my brakes on. I can tell Chelsea to get out and run. I can just hang out. I can try and back up. I can pull his truck. But if I do that, if I stop and get out and run, he can, I don't know, pull out a gun and shoot me. But luckily, none of that happened. I'm just, I don't know, a phobic about something. I don't know, it scares me. Just people helping out scares me, because nobody should be nice in this world to anybody. War, what is it good for? I don't know, but we're doing it a lot. I wish I'd been paying more attention to what's been going on. I know Biden got inaugurated. That's crazy. It's just crazy how the biggest thing that came out of the inauguration is Bernie Sanders and those freaking mittens, man. Those mittens are the fascist statement of the year. I think I want a pair of those mittens. Anyways, I'm still talking about the night, man. The night was wild. So the guy helped us out of the road. And he didn't murder us. So that was really cool. Props to you again, man. Kudos to you for not murdering us. I'm a really big fan of not being murdered. So then we're driving, and we're about 35 minutes away from home. 35, 40 minutes. We're driving and get about 10 minutes away. Not away. We get about 10 minutes from leaving. So like we left, and we're 10 minutes on the road now. And my girlfriend in the passenger seat says, "Oh, I'm getting the spins." And it's January in Michigan, and she rolls down the window, and it's like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night or so. We didn't stay that late, but we were just hanging out. She got drunk quick, and she rolls down the window to, puke outside of the car, but it's way cold. So she heads out the window for a minute, and then it comes back in the car. And she rolls the window up, and the light's on. She's just trying to find like a bag or something, and then before you know it, there's vomit everywhere. And not everywhere, actually, to be honest. Her stomach was just full of like White Claw and pizza, so it was mostly just on her like jacket and pants, and a little bit on like her purse on the ground and stuff. But me being the chivalrous guy I am, I was rubbing her hair and stuff. But the whole time she was just drunk and felt disgusted. Which I mean, yeah, I would too. That's a bad spot to be in. But many of us have been there, and we can sympathize. But she's just sitting there with her arms out because there's puke everywhere and doesn't want to like rest puke anywhere else on the car. So kudos to her for being drunk and aware enough to not just make a mess out of everything after making a mess out of everything. But yeah, so after there's puke everywhere, and then after that we find a bag, or maybe we kind of found a bag, but she just couldn't get it open in time, and kind of whatever. It got everywhere. And then we're driving kind of just in silence because the radio we turned it off because the calamity that was afoot. Props to you too for not having like the stinkiest of puke. It was not the bad. I had a dog puke in my car one time. It smelled like straight shit, but also my dog eats shit, so that could have been a reason too. So we're driving. She's puking. It's silent except for the sounds of and then it hitting like the bag and splashing. It was a good time. Makes for a good story. But okay, so anyways, puked in. We get home. I'm like giving her the countdown every 5 minutes. I'm like, 25 minutes till home, babe. 20 minutes till home, babe. T-minus 15 minutes till home, babe. Rubbing her back, rubbing her neck, trying to get her hair off her face. 5 minutes till home, babe. All right, we're here. We made it. And we get to the front door. We bust open. And my dad is watching our children. And the first thing my son does, he's 6 years old. He's like, "Hey, Mom, I sent you a message about blah, blah, blah." He's losing a tooth. He was like, "I sent you a message about my tooth. Did you get it?" And she's just drunk and pukey and a mess. And she's like, "I don't want to talk to anybody right now. Get out of my way. Move." And I rushed her to the bathroom. I explained that she's sick right now. Drank a little too much, and everybody was understanding. It was not mean or anything. But I rushed her to the bathroom, and, I get her undressed. I get her in the bath. Rinse her off and everything. I take her clothes, her jacket and everything. Just everything she was wearing, socks and all, whatever. Even if it didn't have puke on it, it was getting washed that night. I threw it in. No, I didn't throw it in anything yet because I threw myself down the fucking stairs. I fell down the stairs last night. It was one thing after another. If it wasn't getting stuck in the snow, it started out great, just much like lots of things. Sorry, excuse me. Couldn't even think of a metaphor right then. I was getting so clogged up. No, it started off great, but then we went to the party. Everything was fine. I decided to take a wrong turn into the side of the yard where snow is because I'm an idiot. Then she starts puking in the car. Then we get home. I'm cleaning her up. Decided to just take all of her stuff downstairs to the basement where my washer and dryer is. And I didn't fall down the whole stairs, but I totally missed the last 2 or 3 steps. And then there's another concrete step that leads more into the basement. So like 3 or 4 steps. I fell, and that thought, like when you're in midair from the fall, because it's not the falling that really matters or that sucks. It's the landing. I could fall all day. I could fall. That's fine. I'm not getting hurt when I fall. I get hurt when I smack the ground. And I was falling. As I was falling, I was like, this is going to suck. And you never know what's going to catch first. And this time, my knee caught my whole body weight. Just everything. Just smashed on my knee. Boom! Just right down on it. And I did the old Peter Griffin. I was writhing in pain. It hurt. I grabbed my knee, and my face is by a litter box, and I didn't care at that moment. And I'm just on the ground, cold concrete ground, Michigan, cold basement floor, grabbing my knee. And meanwhile, girlfriend's in the bathroom getting sick and cleaning up, and my kids jumping around with grandpa upstairs. And I'm just downstairs like, oh my God, I can't believe I just fell down the stairs. I can't believe I fell down. Ow. And then I get up and I stand up and I move my shoulder around. I move stuff around. And I'm like, wow, I really didn't hit anything but my knee. And that's amazing. Come to find out this morning, I wake up and my shoulder is extremely sore, extremely hurt. It's just my right side because that's my right knee. My right shoulder, my forearm hurts because everything just landed square on the ground. And I guess I was just kind of in shock, maybe, or just my adrenaline was pumping, and I didn't feel anything. My knee was throbbing all night. It still hurts right now. But what are you gonna do when you're trying to clean up your girlfriend's clothes? So I clean them up. I put them in the washer. I get them in the dryer. I do all that. I don't fall down the stairs anymore, so that's nice. I get her out, and I think that's the end of the fiascos last night, which is good. Last night is going to be a few days ago from you guys. This is all in the past anyways. It's pre-recorded. Nothing's live. No, so, we had a good time until it was a bad time. I got her upstairs. She grabbed her puke bucket and was puking away a few times. Other than that, we woke up this morning on the couch. We did come down and move to the couch because she was just getting uncomfortable. And I just thought it would be nice to accompany her in her misery as she was puking throughout the night. But props to you again, babe. You got up and went to work and did your shit. Man, she does some crazy shit too sometimes. One time, I don't know what we were in the process of doing, but we had a knife, an X-Acto knife. And I think it was, we were moving or something, and it was just like in a pen jar or something, and we just grabbed the pens, whatever. She had it in the door of the car, and the blade was sticking up, and doors have that little cuppy hole in the handle a lot of the times. It was sticking up in that, and she forgot about it. And we're talking or whatever, she grabs for the door, and she slices her hand to her pinky with the blade. And I stop immediately to the store, and we run in there. Well, no, I don't run in. I tell her to get out and run in. I park the car. I told her to get bandages and stuff. And so I park the car and I run in after her, and I see some blood spots on the ground because she's bleeding everywhere. And I see her in the bandage aisle. She's holding Band-Aids. She's shopping. And she grabs the one she wants, and she's like, "Okay, we gotta go buy these really quick and go." And I say, "No, dude, you're standing here bleeding on everything. You can't reach into your pockets for your money. We have to go to the bathroom and put this on, and then we can buy it." I'm sure they'll be okay with that because you have an open wound in their grocery store. I think this is a forgivable offense of taking merchandise into the bathroom. I think you're gonna be okay. And she was like, "Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably a good idea. We can go do that." So yeah, I took her to the bathroom. I cleaned her up and stuff. But she's just wild sometimes. She just forgets stuff. Yeah, and I remember having to tell the people to come clean it up and everything. It's always, not always, but it's always an adventure. Something always crazy happens. Let's see, guys. I got 13 more minutes, and because that's all I get for this month. So maybe you guys have stuck around a whole month. Look at you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me for still doing this. Can't give up. We got to keep doing it. We got to keep trying. So I'm trying here. Need we forget that's the whole theme of this show. Also been playing a game lately where it's called Maneater. Whoever's played that game out there. It's the coolest freaking game. It's just what I'm obsessed with right now. I play games here. I'm not a big gamer, but when I do play games, I like to beat them 100%. And it's just so much fun. It's like GTA, but if you're a shark. And it's open world. You can eat pretty much anything: turtles, seals, people. My favorite. You can mutate. You can do things sharks can never, ever even do. It's the coolest game. They have nice little landmarks. Nice little landmarks where they just give little head nods to all sorts. Kind of a lot of conspiracies, which is fun. And it being a shark game, there's like underwater lost cities down there. There's like pyramids. There's sea bases, like Sea Lab 2020. It's fun, just the stuff you see in it. So, I mean, if nobody's ever played that game before, you totally should. A trying recommendation of 10 tries. I tried 10 times in that game. I've tried a lot more, actually. I lose a lot. What else have I been doing? I've been playing Fortnite with the kids. And that is crazy. My kid gets so... It doesn't even matter if it's Fortnite, but that's what he's been playing mostly. But he gets so worked up about it. And he plays with his cousin, which is my nephew. And they both just yell at each other and scream at each other and compare what skins they got. And to be honest, I didn't care about Fortnite at all, but I started playing with them, and I kind of care about the skins now and stuff. I want them. I want everything I get. I want to do anything I can. I'm trying to do all the missions. I play with my nephew. Sometimes when my son's not here or he passes out early, I play on my son's account. I level him up. I play on my account. I level me up. I don't know. I just never thought I'd be playing these stupid games. This is where all these kids' stupid dances come from. It's good though. It's good bonding time because I don't get to see my family in Florida. They're all in Florida. I'm in Michigan, so it's good for my son too. It's a good little bonding time with the whole crew. It's not a Nilsson crew, but it's just my family because I got all sisters. Nobody has the same names. We can go into that later. I got family history that'll make everybody's eyes wide open. You're like, what? What is happening there? You're like, yeah, well, I'm trying. Oh, what else did I do this week? I released my intro for my new segment, my new podcast that's going to be coming out on YouTube. I barely have anybody watching this podcast, and I'm going to release another podcast. I'm a true white comedian. But maybe this one will get some attention. It's my toilet talks. I established it here. I made a logo. I posted it on my Twitter and my Instagram and stuff. It's out there. Toilet talks. # toilet talk. At Robert Nilsson Comedy. Find it. Find me. Check it out. Share my stuff. But yeah, I filmed this intro. I drew a storyboard and everything for it, and I shot it really shoddy. It's shot with like 2 different cameras. It looks terrible, but it's funny. I got a whole production crew of 1, and I film it, I write it, I draw it. I even wrote a song, and I spent so much time on that song. You could tell how much time I put in that song. You can hear me stutter the lyrics that I'm making up on the spot after I just made up the riff on the spot in that song. How hard I tried to those pre-recorded garage band drums that I worked really hard programming and barely tweaked anything on, and did a bad lip sync of, hi, my name's Robert Nilsson, and this is Toilet Talk. If you watch it, it doesn't quite line up, because my audio is really bad because I recorded it off of this GoPro and not off of this microphone like I should have in the video that I'm going to do. But yeah, it's a good time. This is Toilet Talk. Welcome to Toilet Talk. This is Toilet Talk. It's a good time. It's funny. It's wholesome. I don't really take a poop. Maybe I will for the, maybe I'll start a Patreon and you guys can watch me actually, or you hear me plop it down. I'll put a GoPro in the toilet so you can see if I'm, regularly healthy and whatnot. It could be like my shark game, where you're just swimming through the sewers of my dookie. On Patreon, though. That's what you get. This is Toilet Talk. I've been playing that shark game, Maneater. And I lied. There's everything so far. I haven't beaten it. But there's everything but octopus. I haven't seen any octopus. I haven't seen any squids yet. I've seen sperm whales, all sorts of different whales, predators, barracudas. stuff like that. But yeah, no cephalopods. I think that's what you call them, right? Is that what's the term? What's the term for an octopus? For octopus. Not octopi. The Greek word? I don't know. I need a Jamie Vernon or Tim Dillon's guy. I don't know. I'm gonna go with cephalopod because that sounds good. But there's none of them. You know, octopus are really cool. Have you guys seen those octopus that you can like flip inside and out for the mood? They're advertised for like people that can't just talk about their emotions and stuff, or just feelings like I feel like crap today. I think that's cool for like, I don't know, children or like people with autism and stuff that can't help it, but like it's like marketed towards just millennials that like all have problems they just all want to have problems, I think. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be good for like kids. It's fun. There's like a blue side of the happy face and a red side of the angry face. They're cute. Let's see what they look like again. Octopussy. That was a James Bond movie. Octopus. Mood. Plush. Yeah, it's the first one that pops up. Oh no, it's just two different shades of green. No, let's look at shopping. Let's see what we can get. Oh, they make all sorts of different kinds. There's big ones or small ones. Anyways, the point of it is, you know, you can buy a plushie for $15 instead of talking about how you actually feel. And you can give it to somebody. Both of these just look angry. That's what I want. I want an octopus that's just angry on both sides. So no matter what, nobody talks to me. Or like an octopus that you can change in and out, but only has eyes. No expression. Which means I'm a sociopath or a psychopath. I feel no emotions. What would Jeffrey Dahmer's octopus look like? Guys, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I have notes. I'm kind of hitting some of them. Let's see. Weird zits, that's on there. I don't know if I want to talk about that yet. Oh, this microphone has interference. Let's see. I only got like 4 more minutes. I think I'll call it. I'm going to call it a show. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 4th episode of Robert Nilsson is Trying. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Because we'll find out when I post it. Premiere at 10 a.m. on Mondays. You'll see it. It's Monday. Thanks for watching this on the premiere day. Thanks for watching this on another day, too. Tell your friends. Share it. Share it if you like it. Share it if any part of this has made you laugh. Or think about anything. Because I don't even know what I'm doing here. Honestly, what I've been doing a lot today, instead of paying attention to anything political, I was watching conspiracy theories about just iceberg conspiracy theories. I was going through Mario ones. I was going through Lost Media ones. And then I went into like the conspiracy one, like of all conspiracies that goes down like 13 pages. Maybe I'll start talking about that. Maybe I'll start doing a podcast and just breaking down the conspiracy iceberg. I'm no good at it, and like I don't believe in all of it, but there's some interesting stuff on there. And not all of it's conspiracies. A lot of it's stuff that we already know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I spent some stupid amount of time just watching YouTube videos on it. But that's one of my favorite things to do. I love watching conspiracy theories and just stupid mysteries on YouTube. Maybe that's what I'll start doing here. Once a week or once a month I'll do like a conspiracy episode or something. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. I'm trying. And You try it with me. Every time I try, you try. So that's what we're doing here together. We're trying to do the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Nilsson, and I tried.